Silent night, evil night. Starring Olivia Hussey. Delay. Margot Kidder. John Saxon. If this movie doesn't make your skin crawl, it's on too tight. Silent Night, Evil Night, rated R.
Hey guys, how y'all doing? Today we just got done watching a very mean-spirited Christmas film, and that is the classic, iconic film Black Christmas. Black Christmas was made by Bob Clark, who you may be familiar with his films, just Porky's, A Christmas Story, and Baby Geniuses. This is the only horror film that he's ever done, and it's kind of odd how he made A Christmas Story, which is, family-like and comedic and, and and he made something so sinister and dark and creepy.
Yeah, it's most unusual.
Right, this is mean-spirited as fuck. I am sure many of you have seen this film, but it is just so dark and creepy and mean-spirited. It makes you think, it makes you guess and question what is going on.
And it really makes you feel insecure and your skin crawl.
Right, this will make your skin crawl. You'll be creeped out, you'll be guessing, you'll be wondering. Black Christmas is about a sorority house with a lady, an elderly lady. She's in charge of sorority. And a lot of these ladies are beautiful. A lot of these ladies are really beautiful.
Oh yeah.
During the time this film was made, they're probably, I say, in their 20s, roughly late 20s.
Oh,
they're just drop dead gorgeous. These guys are real babes.
Yeah.
I looked some of them up. Olivia Hussey still looks good now too.
Oh yeah.
But
Olivia Hussey.
Right, but it is centered on a sorority house, and mysterious phone calls happen right around the cycle of when the holiday Christmas is supposed to happen, and it is just a cat and mouse and guessing. It's a murder mystery of who's doing this and why, and you don't really know. We're not going to say anything, but this is just creepy, and it is just really scary for the time, because back then you didn't have, technology and, data and the internet and, GPSs. Nowadays you could find out who's, stalking you, who's bothering you, who's doing what.
Oh yeah.
But back then you had no technology, no form of GPSs, and it is fucking creepy because you don't know where this is happening, and it is fucking creepy that it is centered in this one place. It's genius. It's creepy. Bob Clark did fantastic job with this film.
Yeah.
It really shows. What'd you like about this film?
Well, I like the fact that we don't really know who this mysterious killer is.
Right, you don't know. We're not going to go into detail like we said, but you guess, you think, and it's just a cycle of thinking and theorizing, guessing. This will make you think. This is what's great about this film. The remake, I heard it just took everything out of what the original had with its elements and just spoiled everything, and this one doesn't. This one makes you think.
Most likely, this movie will make you think like a cop almost.
Right, this will make you think in the perspective of the cops. The cops are dim-witted and stupid, but if you're in their shoes and you have the intelligence to think, you'll probably figure out a bunch of different approaches to the situation. What I liked was the cinematography, especially the POV shots of this guy. You see a lot of POV shots of him climbing into the house. You see him walking around the house in pure silence. The way he talk about like the phone calls in detail, like how he interacts with these girls.
Well, it's really weird. In fact, he talks like in some kind of third person almost.
Mm-hmm, right.
Like he switches from like a little girl's voice to like no.
Right.
It's really weird.
It's weird. He talks different, versions of people. He talks like a little kid, he'll talk like a woman, he'll talk like a man, he'll be screaming in pain, he'll squeal, he'll do all these weird obnoxious sounds and talk like a human, like a normal person. But that factors a lot into his psychological state and why he's like this, which we won't say why, but you could probably guess when you watch it why he's like that. But It's just so fucking creepy, man. The fact that it's just in this one house and you know what the hell's going on, and like I said, cinematography, the way he's, going in this house and creeping around. And you see what he does. You don't really see him at all. You see, glimpses, and it just cuts quick and, here and there. It's genius. It is just perfect. It's spectacular, spot on.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't really see him killing, these girls. You see, quick cuts, maybe some off-screen deaths and stuff. But it is creepy, and it makes sense why it's like that. You're not supposed to know. You're in this house. A lot of these places are quiet and peaceful. But when you see him around, it just gets dark and gloomy. This creepy essence to it.
Yeah.
What'd you think of the acting aspects?
Acting?
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty good for its time.
Yeah, the acting's good. I mean, these girls, I think this is the first time in doing a film, but I thought they did great. Honestly, it's not Oscar worthy or the best thing, but they pulled it off and they played the emotion of a female and how females respond to these situations.
Yeah. Which I can't help to feel sorry for.
Right,
them.
you gotta feel sorry because, a man would solve this, but a woman, she feels inferior and, has to think on her own independence.
Yeah.
There's some comedic stuff too. A lot of these girls just drink and are slutty, especially the lady in charge of the house. She's very old and she's just, you could tell she's had her time of being just a big slut. She's very free-spirited. You see a lot of symbolic nudity and a lot of stuff that went on in the 70s. She's a big fucking drinker. When you watch this film, just watch her scavenger hunt for every fucking bottle of whiskey or scotch in the house. Every part in the house, she has some form of scotch. And she keeps it in a book. She keeps it in the bathroom. She keeps it fucking everywhere. In the closet, in a box. She keeps it everywhere. She's a big fucking alcoholic.
Oh my god.
That's like the biggest fucking alcoholic ever.
Yeah.
So she's a scavenger hunt alcoholic.
Yeah, one death from alcohol poisoning.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games, really.
Right. What else did you like about this film? Let's talk about a little bit more. Not too much, but...
Well, let's actually talk about Olivia Hussey.
Right, okay. Sure, go ahead.
Well, she starts off as this girl who's had a bit of a problem.
Right, she has this dilemma. We're not going to get into it, but as we get onto it, we really feel for her on her personal conflicts, and we really care for her and want her to survive in this situation.
Yeah, and who wouldn't?
Right. Mm-hmm. I like her. You say you knew her from somewhere. You couldn't...
I've seen her somewhere. In fact, right now, there's some kind of movie flashback where I've even seen her from somewhere.
Right. We're going to have to look it up. We're going to have to look up that movie you're thinking of.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking.
Right. What else is creepy, apart from what we've mentioned with cinematography and the setting and everything else, is the music. The Christmas music, you think it's supposed to be peaceful and joyful and kind, but when these events happen and when you see the Christmas music blend in, it just adds to a whole new definition of mean-spiritedness and bitterness, and it's just evil. It makes Christmas music, like Silent Night and all these other songs, just evil and spiteful. It really makes you in this dark, gloomy mood. This movie will kill your Christmas spirit.
Yeah, but not
what
ours.
Do you think? No. Well, I mean, in this context, it works, and in the situation. But the music was great.
Yeah,
and fitted in. The piano, the suspense of the piano. Every time something happened, you hear the piano, and you just gotta wonder, where is he? Where is he? Who is he? Why is he doing this?
Yeah,
it's just great. Cinematography, music, and acting, all those elements just really work. It is a classic. If you haven't seen it, you should see this. It is just a classic. It's just a murder mystery of who and why. You don't really see that many deaths. You see a couple, but it is all up to interpretation and theorizing and just studying the analysis of a psychotic, emotional, devastating
individual.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's Black Christmas. That's all we really have to say. Anything else, Dylan, you want to say?
No.
No, that's really it. This is what it's about. I do have to say one more thing. This does have an influence of Halloween. It has a Halloween-esque inspiration. I could see where John Carpenter got the inspiration.
Yeah.
But that's up for debate too in regards to slasher films, because this came out 4 years before Halloween. Halloween came out after. There's a lot of theories of what was the first slasher film.
There's also other references in this film as well.
Right.
Like how I said from it.
Right.
Parts of Scream and Texas Chainsaw.
Right. There's a lot of influences that you can see where various directors borrowed from. I think this one really inspired it too, but that's a whole other discussion of what inspired slashers.
Yes.
So Black Christmas, watch it, but don't watch it with anyone that likes happy, joyful holiday films, because this will wreck your spirits. This will fucking wreck you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recommend it. Buy on DVD. Great edition. Definitely check this out. Don't check out the remake. Fuck the remake. Fuck it up the ass. The remake ruins every single thing, and I don't even bother with it. So, Black Christmas from 1974, classic holiday film. Definitely check this out.
Yeah. And stay tuned for next Horror Breaks, Shaun of the Dead.
Yes, we're gonna go into a British comedy film. So when we do that, we will let you guys know when we discuss it. So, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Thanks for watching. And if you haven't noticed, we got a new camera. Shot on my iPhone. We are converting to high definition, 1080p. The flip camera's gone. This is how we're gonna shoot from now on.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Peace.
Yep. Let me know what you guys think of the quality.